Okay, here we go. Makibox step 2. Now, I have had a couple of problems with this step, and you'll see those as we go through. But what we've got here is all the parts we need. I'll note I did need a flathead screwdriver for this one, just standard screwdriver. Otherwise, a coin probably works. In Australia, the 5-cent coin is just about the right size. Other places, pretty much any small coin is likely to do the job nicely. And I'll show you where we need that shortly. So, the first step is to mount these little plastic things. These are the holders for the spool of filament. And those have to go in here. So you'll see I've just put one in there, and I'll just put it in upside down. So I'll just pop that out. Just put one in at a time. And like in step 1, these are held in with M4 screws straight into plastic, which is not my favourite way of doing things, but honestly it's going to be fine. So that sits in there. So the reason for the flathead screwdriver is that you just need to hold the plastic spool holder still while you screw the M4 bolt into it. It's actually quite fiddly, and it might actually be easier to use a coin than to use a flathead screwdriver for this one. Okay, that's one in. I've left it just a tiny bit wobbly there, which I think is probably about right. We don't want it to be super tight in there. And the other one, I will just go and get a 5-cent coin for this, and we'll just see how well that goes. Okay, that's what a 5-cent coin looks like over here. It's just a little coin, millimetre thick. Okay, that's in, and I can say that the 5-cent coin works perfectly for that. It's better than using a flathead screwdriver, I think. Okay, so that's part A of step 1 done. Actually, that's part B done as well. Now, these two join together, I think. Just a sec. Okay, so this is a little bit fiddly. Just have to make sure that all of the wires go through the slots that are cut for them. I think that when they do, it'll all be quite nice. Okay, so first problem with this build, this connector, just a sec, this switch here has a little bit of hot melt glue over it, and the problem is that that connector needs to butt up right against this pole thing, which will eventually hold one of the rods that the Makibox x-axis slides on. So, I think what I'm going to have to do is get rid of a bit of that hot glue, which is a little bit annoying. Hot glue is not the easiest thing to get rid of, but I'll give it a shot. Nope, I'll come back and do that in another video. Just one other problem I will point out at the moment. Step 1 finishes after you put the two panels together, which is one more step. But the stuff that we're meant to use for step 2 includes a whole lot more little screws and the two motors. So there's obviously something missing here, but I'll have a look at that shortly.